We are starting another day, another week in this country talking about a mass shooting. It's happened again. So it was a grocery store in Buffalo, an elementary school in Texas, a hospital in Tulsa, and now we are talking about a 4th of July parade in the heartland where families were gathered to celebrate the 4th of July when shots rang out from a rooftop, sent families scrambling, running literally for their lives. What we do know now from police is that they have someone in custody, a person they say is in connection with this attack, a 22-year-old young man who they say caused the terror again on a 4th of July at a parade where families were gathered. Dr. Ashton here alongside me. We'll be talking to Dr. Ashton. We're checking in with you. There's medical headlines, of course, always connected to stories like this that unfortunately we seem to be talking about too often.
Absolutely.
Amy Robach off today. She'll be back with us tomorrow, but we do want to go ahead and check in with our Alex Perez. He is standing by. He is in Highland Park for us with the very latest. Certainly a different scene behind you from the one we've seen play out in some of these videos. Incredible images and incredible sounds to hear those shots repeated at a 4th of July parade. Hello to you, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely. TJ, shock and disbelief is how a lot of people here are feeling. It's how they describe what happened here. Now, authorities are actually still on the scene, processing evidence, securing this scene. They have in custody a person of interest, that's 22-year-old Robert Crimo, and we'll get to more on him in just a second, but let me just walk you through how things unfolded here yesterday. This parade had just started when authorities say a gunman on top a rooftop, a building nearby here on the parade route, opened fire. When it was said and done, 6 people were killed, more than 30 were injured, and you can imagine the chaos that sort of ensued after that gunfire filled the air, people leaving everything behind. There are outdoor chairs, coolers, cups, all kinds of belongings that people, it just didn't matter in that moment. They left all of that aside and took off trying to save their own lives. Now, of course, there was a big police presence here, TJ, and authorities within a short amount of time were able to develop a person of interest, that 22-year-old Robert Crimo, and shortly after they went public with his name, they were able to track him down about 13 miles from here in the town of North Chicago, Illinois. Authorities say there was a short pursuit, and then they were able to apprehend him. And right now at this point, authorities say as they process evidence, one of the key things they're looking at is his online footprint. They say he had a number of social media platforms, and on those platforms, according to authorities, they see depicted acts of violence, mass shootings, and other things that really are raising a lot of flags. So authorities are looking through all of that as they try to pinpoint a motive in this case, TJ. But most of the parade route here looks like it's frozen in time. All those things that people left here still here on the scene, and I've seen people come here and they're sort of just staring and gazing into the middle of the street. And I've asked, what's going through your mind? And everybody sort of says the same thing. How could this happen here? How could 6 people now be dead because of this gunman that opened fire on a day where everyone was supposed to be having fun and spending time with their families?
Alex Perez, we appreciate you being there on the scene for us. Thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.